Things majorly backfire when Washington Post tries to run a hit piece on Kavanaugh's credit report. What'll they think of next? By Amy Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. The desperate Democrats and the lying liberal media are in absolute panic mode over President Trump's SCOTUS nominee, Brett Kavanaugh. As a matter of fact, the meltdowns are some of the worst we've seen yet. And that's saying a lot because liberals have been unraveling for nearly 2 years now. It's gotten so bad that fake news outlets like the Washington Post are working overtime to dig up dirt on Kavanaugh. And by dirt, we mean his credit report. From the Daily Wire, hang up your hats, Kavanaugh fans. Prepare yourselves for an epic borking in the Senate. Thanks to some Class A truth-seeking at the Washington Post, the unsuspecting public now knows the great scandal that President Trump has heaped upon them with his SCOTUS pick, Judge Kavanaugh. Once had credit card debt, but wait, there's more. And this is truly egregious. He then had the audacity to pay it off. After diving into Judge Kavanaugh's finances for 2016, Washington Post discovered that the SCOTUS nominee had anywhere from $60,000 and $200,000 in debt, which he then paid off the following year. The debt reportedly stemmed from 3 credit cards and a thrift savings plan loan, a significant portion of which came from Washington Nationals baseball season tickets he had purchased for a handful of friends along with his family. Another significant portion came from housing expenses, according to White House spokesman Raj Shah. By 2017, Kavanaugh paid most of it off. The credit card debt and loans were paid off or fell below the reporting requirements in 2017, according to the filings, which do not require details on the nature or source of such payments. Shaw told the Post that Kavanaugh's friends reimbursed him for their share of the baseball tickets and that the judge has since stopped purchasing the season tickets. As if to further imply that something nefarious has taken place, Post noted that Shaw did not provide the names of the friends whom Kavanaugh had purchased tickets. Unbelievable. The report then explores Judge Kavanaugh's net worth and financial assets, which clock somewhere in the neighborhood between $15,000 and $65,000. Shaw also confirmed the judge has a retirement account worth nearly $500,000 for his home, which he and his wife purchased for close to $1 million. Kavanaugh owes $865,000. This puts Kavanaugh on track to earning the title of poorest justice on the Supreme Court if confirmed. Unlike Kavanaugh's potential colleagues, much of his career has been spent in the public sector, where he has earned the majority of his income. The Post concludes its article noting that the Kavanaughs send their 2 daughters to Catholic school, which costs $10,025 per child. Exactly what any of this has to do with Kavanaugh's judicial responsibilities was lost on many readers. Washington Post Supreme Court nominee incurred tens of thousands of dollars of credit card debt by purchasing baseball tickets, White House says. Terry tweets here, "Why do we care about his debt? I care about his voting record." Ben here, "The credit card debts and loans were either paid off or fell below the reporting requirements in 2017, according to the filings, rendering this entire article as pointless. If this is your idea of a hit piece, you're going to have a long 8 years of Trump and his 3 to 4 justices. Hats off to you, Ben." By Stasny here, so he incurred credit card debt and has finally revealed many paragraphs later paid it off. Yeah, many paragraphs later, then they say he paid it off. There is some incredible investigative reporting here, right? Tom here, Washington Post is showing how pathetic their case is against Kavanaugh. What a bunch of pathetic losers. I mean, really? 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 I mean, these people are ill, you know. They are not only ill, they are treasonous. They're committing treason against this country. They really are. They actually really are, by all this that they're putting out here. If you didn't see the Rosenstein that I put up, that he's looking into Kavanaugh's background to do a background check on him. Yeah, where was Rosenstein? I forgot to say, to do a background check on the Awan brothers, the whole Awan clan that had no business with the congressional, to be in the congressional servers. I mean, really? But we want to let's look into Kavanaugh here. But let's not look into the Pakistanis that were doing IT work for Congress. No, let's just, and they didn't even vet them. Congress just let them in. It's like, whoa, like, wow, like, you know, this country, there needs to be an upheaval, a real, like, cleansing of the corruption. I don't even believe it can be done at this point. I mean, it runs so deep. It's so deep, and and Soros has his hands into the media, the papers, the television media. So what do you expect to happen? Soros has to be brought up on charges and have all his assets taken away because he tried to commit treason against this country in an underhanded way. Let's start looking into Soros. Let's start looking into the real criminals here and leave Kavanaugh alone. But the thing is, they don't want Kavanaugh in because Kavanaugh, once he's sworn in as Supreme Court Justice, he can actually throw the whole Russia witch hunt down the tubes. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're totally afraid of. It's not about abortion rights and women's rights. It's not about that. It's not anything about that. They're afraid. They don't want a conservative judge because Mueller's hands are tied if this judge gets in, this Supreme Court judge. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.